Hello, it's Robin here from Palmerston North City Library again. So I thought this time I would talk about the two books that I read and the one I listened to in the weekend. So I went on to Libby, one of our library apps with ebooks and e-audiobooks on it, and I noticed that our fiction buyer had loaded 13 books by C.S. Harris, and I thought, oh, they actually look really interesting. So I went in and just chose number 12 at random, and the title of that one is Where the Dead Lie. The stories all seem to be set around 1813 in London. So I'll read part of the book review. The detective Sebastian St. Croix, I think is how you pronounce the name, starts to uncover a disturbing pattern of missing children in London. Sebastian is drawn into a shadowy, sadistic world as he follows a grim trail that leads from the writings of the Marquis de Sade to some of the most notorious brothels in London. And he starts to come to a horrifying realisation that someone in the upper echelons of London society is murdering London's most vulnerable citizens, street children. So it kept my attention. I could see the story unfolding in my head as it went along. A lot of familiar things like the Thames and Covent Garden, really good descriptions of aristocratic life and life for the poorer people in society. So it's well worth a read, I thought. Then, I think it was on Sunday, I went into BorrowBox and thought, right, I'm going to be stitching all day on different embroidery projects. I'll get an audiobook. And I came across an audiobook by Dr. Temple Camp. And I'd heard of this audiobook before because it was earlier in the year. We had it as one of our featured books on our non-fiction news shelf. So I thought, great, I didn't have time to read it then. I can listen to it as an audiobook as I'm stitching. And it's a brilliant story. Dr. Temple Camp was a forensic and coronial pathologist at Palmerston North Hospital. And that's one of the reasons I chose it, because that's a story that's local. Just, it's round the corner from where I live. It's in my backyard. So he talks about a wide range of really interesting cases that he came across over his 30 years at Palmerston North Hospital. Things like his first case, which on his first day at work, which meant he had to go out to Foxton Cemetery. There was cases with drug mules, rare diseases, spontaneous consumption. I'll say that one again. Spontaneous combustion. That's what I meant. And the Mark Lundy cases. Really interesting stuff. I remember when this came out in hardback form, and I saw it on our new bookshelf, and I showed it to a policeman who's a regular member of our library, and he just looked at it, gave me a smile, and said, actually, I've said something like, I've met everybody that Dr. Temple Camp would talk about in his book, and I probably know all the things that he would never mention. And so he went away with a big smile on his face, and I was laughing. And I thought, oh, that's a really great story to relay. So that's all I've got to say in this session. And I'll see you next time. Bye!